Should the Miami Heat trade for the Golden State Warriors power forward Jonathan Kuminga? Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat basketball channel. My name is Amir. Before I get into today's episode, I just want to thank everybody for their continued support. If you could please subscribe to the channel. I'm on my path to 500. That would mean a lot to me. So hope everyone's doing well. Thank you again. So the former 7th overall pick in the 2021 draft, Jonathan Kuminga, has been frustrated recently with his role and his playing time with the Warriors. And he's lost faith, essentially, in the team and possibly the coach. And he's only playing 22 minutes per game. And it's only a few more minutes more than last year. And he's shown growth and improvement over the past 2 years. He hasn't had the opportunity to be a meaningful piece in their rotation so far. And there are some significant holes on this roster. Right now, the Warriors are playing below 500 and they desperately need some help. And they're balancing keeping their former all-stars and dynasty players with a new build with players like Kuminga and Moses Moody and some other young talent. And so if they want to win now and want to try to win another championship with Steph Curry, who's still one of the best players in the league, they might be willing to trade him to get some ready now, win now players that are possibly a better fit. So I think if he joined the Miami Heat, he could be a good fit. He wouldn't necessarily be the person that is the perfect fit for the Miami Heat next to Bam as our power forward, but he would be someone who could fit in next to Bam and would be one of the most athletic front courts in the entire NBA. So we all know the 21-year-old is super strong, super athletic, is a downhill player, can get to the rim almost at will. And I think Spo would definitely maximize that, his talent, and also help him grow and develop in different areas. So one, he's explosive as hell. We all know that. And the Miami Heat needs someone who could score at the rim. We're not getting a ton of buckets in the paint. The mid-range and three-point range are typically the areas that we thrive in. And it's going to be important to score more in the mid-range effectively during the playoffs, but also to get to the rim. And players like Jimmy, he's having a little bit of trouble. He's getting a bit older. And Bam is a little undersized, and he's been shooting a lot more outside and in the mid-range. And then Tyler Hero has trouble outside of that floater. And it's hard for him to get to the rim and finish at the rim. He's only shooting 43% at the rim. So we need someone who has that athleticism like Kuminga, who can get to the rim. The issue is that he doesn't spread the floor that well. He's only shooting like 30% from three this season, 33% overall in his career. So the three-point shot is not reliable. The overall jumper could be better, and his handle could also improve as well. Things that he can all improve in the Miami Heat system. He needs to be able to exploit defenders better with his crossover and his handles versus brute strength. He does have the ability to take bumps and like shoves essentially and hand checks to get through that because he's so strong and athletic, but he does need to improve in those areas. He's a capable defender. He's a pretty good, decent on-ball defender, can move his legs laterally and feet well. So he's not the best defender, but I think he could fit within our system. He could be an anchor, especially when we do our zone defense and 1-3-1. He could definitely cause havoc there. So I think he would be a fun piece that Spoelstra can help grow and develop within our system, as long as he can develop his shot. But I think ideally the Heat would be wanting a stretch four, someone like Nikola Jovic in our system, but he's only 20 years old and super raw, less experience than Kuminga. He's only played like 25 total NBA games. So I don't know. What do you guys think about Jonathan Kuminga? He's super athletic. I think he would be helpful and would fit in with this Miami Heat culture, essentially. I don't know if he's the best player at the four position, but he's a little undersized too. I think he's like 6'6", 6'7", so he's not much taller than a Haywood Highsmith and Caleb Martin, but he is, and he has a long wingspan. He's more athletic, he's stronger, so I think that can help him guard larger, taller power forwards. So let me know what you guys think, Heat Nation. Do you think he would be a good fit on our team? I think it can go either way, but he's been playing really well the last few games ever since he talked about his frustrations with his playing time. The last 3 games, he's had 28, 24, 22 points in those games, shooting over 50%. He does shoot 58 to 68% field goal percentage, which is extremely high. And that's, again, because he likes to play in the paint. So let me know your guys' thoughts. I think he could be a good fit. I would hope for a better piece, but he would look good in a Miami Heat jersey. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.